Okay, so how many of us are taking any course in social media? Like, do you have in virtual assistant, that's a social media. Like, do you have any background knowledge in virtual assistant? Maybe you've done anything related to virtual assistant or something, right? We have none, none, none. So not at all, not at all, not at all. All right, all right. Mr. Christopher, you've done a lot of things. You've done data analysis, you've done data science. Now you want to link it to virtual assistant. That's great. Okay, you do. All right, that's nice. That's nice. That's nice. None. All right, so I'm going to share my screen so that we can actually get started. We have a lot of things to cover today, a whole lot, a whole lot. So I'm going to actually share my screen. So this is my slide. Can you all see my screen? Let me know if you all can see my screen. Can you all see my screen? Can you all see my screen? Yes or no? All right, that's good. That's good. That's good. Sorry. Oh, wow. Sorry. I think I'm using something. Sorry. Please give me a minute, please. I'm coming. Please give me a minute. You don't have to leave your house. You can do it from wherever you are. So, what exactly is, let's start with a bit of introduction, right? With a bit of introduction. For those of you that have been joining my webinar, you know that I used to use one picture then, but my team has been complaining that Mr. Akim changed this picture. So finally I've changed it, right? So about the host, who is this person, right? So my name is Sanya Akim Abiodun. That's my full name. I'm a computer instructor, so I train on daily basis. I train in the aspect of data analysis, data science, digital marketer, and now I'm also into virtual assistants as a freelancer, right? That's all that I do. I also build websites because as a digital marketer, you should know how to build a website, at least with WordPress. So I do that also. And my partner and I started Digital World some years back. And at Digital World Tech Academy, we've been able to train over 15,000 students with 3 different physical locations. So we have online training and we have physical training, right? That is offline training. We have 3 branches here in Lagos, and where you can just walk up to and make inquiry about whatever course you want to learn. So we train people and organizations on different Microsoft Office packages, ranging from data analysis, data science, digital marketing, cybersecurity, web design and web development, and different aspects, right? And in 2024, which was last year, we were able to train over 3,000 students physically and more than 10,000 online, right? And we also do corporate training. We also go to organizations to train them. That was last year. And this year, we've actually done much more than that. All right. So let's move forward to the next thing, to my next slide. All right, about the institute, if you're actually looking for me, this is me and my face cap right here and some of my team member. About the institute, Digital World is an online learning platform with the aim of making the tech skill affordable and accessible to everyone. And our mission is to make computer education very accessible and affordable to Nigerian and Africa in general. So now let's move forward. That's just the basic introduction. We are still going to do more of it very soon. But let's go forward now. Who is a virtual assistant? Who is a virtual assistant? So the moment you hear virtual, you should know that this thing is online. Whenever they say something like virtual, right? It is online, right? It's online, it's not physical. So if you're talking about a virtual assistant, is a remote professional who provide administrative, technical, or creative support to businesses, entrepreneurs, or busy professionals, all from anywhere in the world. So don't forget, a virtual assistant is what? Is a professional who provide administrative support, that is administrative tasks. Technical. So as a virtual assistant, they expect you to have understanding, to have knowledge about something, right? So they expect you to have knowledge, especially in tech, right? or creative support, creating content calendar, creating content, posting content, right, to businesses, not just one person. You can do it for businesses. You can do it for entrepreneur, right, or busy professionals. So there are some organizations that one of my friends got a job in Canada. The person is in Nigeria. He got a job in Canada, and what they do is, his job is just to help them edit video, post on all social media platforms, right? So he will write the content idea, send it to them. They will shoot the video, then they will edit the video, post it on all their social media. That is what the person is doing every single day, right? So we have some people that all they are doing is they are doing data entry, right? Like for me, what I do for this organization, right, I help them to write VBA code, automate tasks. You understand? Automate their tasks, write Python code for them, right? And I don't actually need to leave my house. I have my own personal business, right, which is digital world, with my team. So I can be anywhere. I can be in the car while I'm working. I can be in the office. I can be in my house. I can be on my bed while I'm doing all these things. I don't actually need to leave the comfort of my house. Do we all understand what virtual assistance is all about now? Yes or no? Let me know. I want us to understand this very well because we actually have a lot of things to cover. All right, that's good. That's good. Now that we all understand that, let's move forward to the next thing. Let's move forward. What do we do, right? What do we do as a virtual assistant? As a virtual assistant, what do we do? So most of all these things that are put here, we are going to actually do everything in practical. Today, I'm going to show you how to manage calendar, how to schedule a meeting, right? How to actually allow someone to choose their own free time and the meeting will automatically schedule for them. I'm going to show you how that. So the very first thing is email and calendar management. So now most of us, because we are not in other country, like the company that I'm working with, they are not in Nigeria, so they are 6 hours ahead of me. No, I'm 6 hours ahead of them. I think yes, I'm 6 hours ahead of them. So by the time I am awake, they are about to sleep. So like for me now, by 12:45, my own time is around 15 minutes to 7 their own time. Do you see the difference? 12:45. So that is 15 minutes to 7 their own time. Right? Now, if I want to send a mail to them and I want it to be during their own day, during the time that they are all at work, they are still awake, I need to schedule a mail for them so that while I'm sleeping, the mail can automatically send. I don't need to be the one that will wake up by 2, 3. Of course, I'm still awake till 2, 3. I'm working on other projects because I don't work with just one company. I do other projects too, right? So by the time I'm working on other projects, the email is going out the time that it needs to go out. So I don't need to even bother myself on that email going out, right? Another one is calendar management. We use this calendar to track events, to track tasks, right? So what are these tasks? What do we need to do? What is on our to-do list? What is on progress? What has been done? I also use project management tools, right? I use Trello. Sometimes I use Jira, but recently I've turned towards ClickUp, and I'm going to show you how it works very soon, right? Another one is customer support and client communication. I won't lie to you, I don't do this. I don't do customer service or client communication. I don't do it because it's not part of what I have in my contract, right? So I don't communicate to customer. But most of female virtual assistants, this is what they actually go for, which means your communication must be at top level, right? You must be able to communicate clearly. Now, there was a day that I was like talking to someone. This guy is from India, and you know how their English used to be, right? To even understand them is a problem. Not to even say, okay, you want to also communicate with them. How many of you has ever communicated to someone maybe in Indian or there's this lady Isabel that I work with recently. She's in Texas, but she's from she's from Congo, right? How many of you have communicated with all this with one of these people, maybe from India or China or all these African countries? How many of us? If you have, let me know, yes or no. Yes or no? You will have this experience I'm talking about if you've communicated with them. Are you all here? India, yes, right? Their English is somehow. So even understand them is one big problem, right? To even understand them is one big problem. But as a customer support, you have to be very, very patient, right? You have to be very, very patient. When I was communicating with this lady, I was like, wow, I don't even really understand what she wants me to do, right? Because I was supposed to work on a project for her, but I don't really understand what she actually wants me to do because of the way we communicate, right? But if you are into customer support and client communication, note all these people, you have to understand them and communicate clearly to them, right? That is customer service and client communication. Another thing that we do as a virtual assistant is content creation and document preparation, right? You need to prepare documents. You prepare a lot of documents using Google Workspace. How many of us knows this Google Workspace that we call G Suite? How many of us knows what G Suite are? Right? How many of us know G Suite? G Suite. Do you know what we do? Do you know the software that are on G Suite? Yes or no? Let's talk now. No, you don't know G Suite. Don't worry, I'm going to show you G Suite, right? Using G Suite, most of these organizations, they actually prefer you to use G Suite, right? To use G Suite so that whatever you are doing, they can see it real time where they are, right? Another one is content creation. So you help them to, you might not be the one that will be shooting the content, but you are posting the content for them, right? You are managing their socials, that is their social media, right? Now, another one is travel and planning. Especially this is common for executive assistant, right? If you are working as executive assistant, that is, you are working directly with the CEO of a company. So you have to be the one that will plan their traveling, right? Appointment scheduling. I'm going to show you how to use yes, thank you, Mr. Kinsley. Correct. So appointment scheduling, you can use Calendly to do appointment scheduling to know their free time, whereby they can actually attend to a client or not, right? Another one is data entry and online research. This is where Microsoft Excel or Google Sheets comes in. I'm going to show you how to link Microsoft Excel to Google Sheets today, right? How can you link it? Whereby the moment, let's say your boss enters something on the Google Sheets, you can easily see it on your Microsoft Excel. I'm going to show you how it works. So you don't always have to go to, let's say, go to Google Sheets every single time. The moment you open your Excel, automatically it's going to update it. I'm going to show you how it works, right? Social media management and scheduling, I've already talked about that, right? And the last one is file and record organization. So you help them to keep files, keep records. It's very, very important as a virtual assistant. So this is where also data entry comes in, right? So are we on the same page? Are we on the same page? Mr. Christopher. All right. Am I too fast? Hope I'm not too fast. Am I? No, right? Okay. Don't worry. That's good. So now, what are the tools that you use as a virtual assistant? Hmm? What are the tools that we use as a virtual assistant? One thing that I don't do is being a, let's say, me working with someone in Nigeria. I don't do virtual assistant for someone in Nigeria. I prefer to do it for company outside. So I worked with a company recently, Kaiser Elevator, right? So what they do is they are in charge of this. They are into building elevator and doing all this other stuff, right? So I do that for them. They are not in Nigeria, right? They are not in Nigeria. So I work with them for quite a while and they pay me well. Why do I love working with companies outside of Nigeria? Is because they don't pay in naira, they pay in dollar. And in my own part of the world, which is Nigeria, dollar is like high, right? So I prefer to earn in dollar than in naira, right? I prefer to earn in dollar than in naira. Even if it is just $100, I'm okay, right? If it is just $100, I'm okay. So please give me a minute. All right, sorry for that. Now, let's talk about the tools that we use as a virtual assistant, right? For me, what I do almost every time is automation. Most of the time is automation. So now what are the tools? Number one is Google Meet and Zoom. How many of us actually knows how to set up Google Meet or Zoom? How many of us here? Some of us sef to even join this live class is a problem. They don't know how to mute, they don't know how to unmute, they don't know how to raise their hand. Right? All these things are what you supposed to know. Right? They are what you supposed to know. Right? Jesse, drop your hand now. You are doing this to prove me wrong, right? Well done. Clap for yourself. Don't worry. Right? Another one is Slack and Microsoft. Precious, drop your hand before I blow your nose, right? So the next one is Slack or Microsoft Team. So Microsoft Team is used for team collaboration and chats, right? So whereby your team can drop a message, you two can respond quick. You understand? Gmail and Outlook. Sandra, I can see you. Gmail and Outlook. Is there anybody here that doesn't know Gmail? Is there anybody here? Is there anyone here that doesn't know how to use Gmail? Let me see. Is there anybody here? If you don't know how to use Gmail, let me see. Abdisalam, Alaja, Alaja, take your time. Mhm. Alaja, take your time. All right. so we all know how to use Gmail, right? Yes, sure, we know how to use Gmail. But how many of us can actually use Gmail to schedule a mail? That is, I want this mail to go out exactly at, let's say, 2:20 something tomorrow or in the morning AM. Scheduling a mail. It's not just about checking up your mail to read, right? You need to also know how to schedule a mail. So if you wait till we get to the practical section, I'm going to talk about how to schedule a mail using Gmail. But there are still other things that we use. We can use Sendinblue to schedule more simple mail, to automate a mail. That is, this email can go out at this time. Then after that, this email can follow it. After that, this email can follow it. That is using Sendinblue. We can also use something called Hostinger, right, to send a bulk email, whereby I can tell you that, okay, this mail should go out at this time. Then after 5 hours, this mail should follow it. After 10 hours, this mail should follow it. Now we use these two to actually promote something, right? If you notice, the moment you go into your mail, you will see a promotional mail, like all those mail that comes in as a promotional mail, like an ad, right? So yes, you don't use Google, you don't use Gmail to schedule a bulk email. We use something like Sendinblue, but we are going to talk about that later, right? So another one is tax and project management. Tax and project management tool. Remember I said I don't really use Asana, right? I don't really use Asana. I use Trello, ClickUp, or Jira, right? For me to be able to track and manage deadline, to know the project I'm supposed to do, right? The one that is in progress, right? The one that has been done. So I'm going to show you how to set it up on ClickUp. That is for you to manage your tasks. Don't worry, I have a lot of things listed out to show you right here. Another one is Google Workspace and Notion for document sharing and collaboration. We are going to talk about Google Workspace and see what we have in there. It's something that we've seen. We know it, but we just don't know that is what they call it. We have another one, productivity and office tool. Productivity and office tools, right? What are these productivity and office tools? We have Microsoft Office, which contain Microsoft Word, Excel, PowerPoint, Access, Publisher, right? But the one that we use most is Microsoft Word, Excel, and PowerPoint. Someone is writing on my screen. Well done. Keep on writing, keep on writing. All right. So, Microsoft Office, we use Google Docs or we use Google Sheets, right? Another one is Canva. Everybody has become a graphic designer, right? We use Canva to do social media graphics. If you're a social media manager, right? So you use Canva for social media posts, for graphics. You can use it for PowerPoint presentation. You can actually use Canva to do a whole lot of things. And I'm going to show you some of the things that you can actually use Canva to do today, right? Now, the last one, another one is the one that almost everybody knows, ChatGPT or Grammarly. We all know that. Who has never used ChatGPT here before? But most people don't know that it's not only ChatGPT that we do have. There are still a whole lot, right? But how many of us know ChatGPT? Let's see people. Some people will be writing exam like this, especially if it is online. Before you know, they have opened ChatGPT. How many of you has done that before? To carry expo? Well done. I can see you. It's better. The moment of truth. All of you that are raising hand, enter heaven, make I see. Enter heaven, make I see. I will be on that door, like at the entrance. Then I'll be scrutinizing you one by one. Me and you go get issue. We go get issue that day. You people customize like you see. Your heaven, don't worry. We go there together. Now, another one is data and admin tools, right? We use Excel and Google Sheets. We use Dropbox or Google Drive. So we use Dropbox. We use Dropbox or Google Drive. For me, I don't really use Dropbox. I use Google Drive, right? And we have CRM tools, right? So we have HubSpot, we have Zoho for managing clients. So CRM is customer relation management, right? So those tools that we use to manage customer, that we use to manage client information, right? So we have that also. Those are some of the tools that we use as a virtual assistant. All right. What are the benefits of becoming a virtual assistant? What are the benefits of becoming a virtual assistant? One thing is you can work from anywhere in the world. You can work from anywhere. You are in the plane, you can work. You are in your car, you can work. You are on your bed. You are at the eatery. You are in the office. Wherever you are, right? You can work from anywhere. Because as a virtual assistant, especially if you are not a customer service virtual assistant, if you're a customer service virtual assistant, you need somewhere that is calm, quiet. You understand? But if you are someone like me, all I do is I develop VBA code. I help them manage tasks using tools like Trello or ClickUp or Jira. So whether I'm in the market, no matter how it's noisy, it's not affecting anything, right? Because I'm not actually communicating with the clients, right? So I don't need to be in area that is very quiet. Sometimes I can be in a party. All I just have to do is be on my laptop and I'm working, right? Another thing is you have the opportunity to be your own boss, but a lot of people actually, in my area, you are good in codes. Okay, in my area. So you can be your own boss, but now you have accountability supervisor. You always have someone on your neck. Like for me now, I have 3 different projects that are choking me right now that I need to actually finish between this week and next week. And this is not something that I can do within 30 minutes, right? But they are already on my neck. They are choking me. But I have the opportunity to say, okay, I don't want to work with you again. I want to continue working with you. I can choose who I want to work with, right? I can choose who I want to work with. Another one is multiple income stream, right? Multiple income stream. You don't necessarily have to be a virtual assistant for one person, right? In as much as you know the time, right? Your time management must be on point. You deliver, right? You always deliver. Like there's a guy that I was working on a project for, right? I delivered, I'm supposed to submit two, but I was like, okay, I'll deliver one on Sunday, but I delivered it on Wednesday, right? That was last week, right? In as much as you deliver on time, right? You can actually work with multiple clients. Now, in-demand skill set. This one is very, very important. So I've seen a lot of people that say, oh, what do you do? I'm a virtual assistant. What do you do? I'm a virtual assistant. Now, name some skills that you have, right? What are the skills? What are the things that you can work with? Now, they are telling me they can work with only Microsoft Word. Who does that? Right? Who does that? You can actually be a virtual assistant for various of things, a lot of things. You must have a skill. You must what? Have a skill. That's the very first thing. If you're a graphic designer, be good in what you do. If you're a data analyst, be good, right? Before you can say, oh, you want to be, like for me now, I'm a data analyst virtual assistant. That's what I do, right? If I'm not in class training, I'm on my laptop working on something, right? Like our online agree, Lucy, she said, Mr. Akim, you don't even use to rest. Do you even sleep at all? So if I'm not in class, I'm on my laptop. You must have something. You can't just say you want to become a virtual assistant without any knowledge. So you must have a skill. And this is one aspect that we are going to talk about very well, right? Another thing is low startup cost. The only thing that you need to become a virtual assistant is your laptop and app data, right? Your laptop and app data. That's all. Work-life balance. You can choose when to work. You can choose not when to work. You can choose that, okay, today I want to rest. Tomorrow I want to work, right? You can do that. We have another one named Career Growth, right? This company that I worked with recently, you can become an executive assistant, then that is their entry level, becoming an executive assistant, because they are just a startup. Then from the executive assistant, you can become chief of staff, right? That is like the supervisor of all the staff. That is a career growth, right? You can move from becoming a data entry virtual assistant to becoming a full data analyst virtual assistant, right? So but now this career goals comes with a lot of things. You must be ready to study, right? It takes a lot of time to study. You must be ready to study. You must be ready to study. Study every day. Even if it is 30 minutes that you have, study something. Do you understand? So, are we all still here? Are we learning something? Are we learning something? Are we learning? Are you people here or you are asleep? We are going into the aspect of practical, small. All right. Now, how do I get started as a virtual assistant? We want to become a virtual assistant. How do I get started? Right? So let's talk about that. Let's talk about that. What is the first step? The very first step, starting your journey as a virtual assistant is simple. Very simple. Very simple. You just need to have a skill and you're good to go. So you don't need a fancy degree or year of experience. Nobody cares, right? As a matter of fact, for almost all the companies that I've worked with as a virtual assistant, they never asked for my degree. They never asked for my degree. They never asked for my degree, right? So you don't need a year of experience. Just prove that you know this thing and you're good to go. All you need is the right skill sets, the right tools, and the right mindset to deliver value from anywhere in the world. Now, why does most virtual assistants fail? Right? Why do they fail? The thing is, they don't really deliver. That's it. You can get the job. It's easy to get the job. You can get the job. But after getting the job, can you actually deliver? That's it. Delivery is one aspect that you as a virtual assistant need to work with. So for me, whenever I'm working on a project, I used to give my clients a long duration. Like I'll say, okay, this project, if I know that this project take me 1 week, I'll tell them 3 weeks. So I can deliver within a week and they feel like, wow, this is good, right? If I know that this project will take me 1 day, I'm going to tell them 3 days. Because as normal human being, things can actually come up, right? Things can come up. So what do you think that makes them not deliver? We'll get to that when we get to the question and answer section. Fee, you understand? So delivery is one thing. Another thing is not having the right skill set. Not having the right skill set. You need to have a good skill set for you to be able to deliver the job. All right. Steps. The very first step is before going into virtual assistant, learn the basics. Learn the basics of almost everything. Learn the basics of Excel, the basics of Google Sheets, the basics of social media management, the basics of Facebook ads, basics of whatever you want to go into. Have a good understanding of the basics. Learn the basics. Let me tell you, in tech, all you have to do is learn the basics. Once you understand the basics, you can fully develop your skill. Do you understand? Once you learn the basics, you can fully develop your skill by yourself. Just learn the basics. Right? Let me tell you something about myself. One thing that I do is, whenever I want to learn a skill, right, or whenever I want to learn a new thing in tech, all I just have to do is meet with someone. The person will just teach me the basics. And with that, I can deliver, I can develop everything. When I started with VBA, I just learned the basics of VBA, right? I just learned the basics of VBA, right? After learning the basics, not basics. After learning the basics, while on the job, I'm learning it, I'm developing it, right? If I tell you, I've taken a lot of projects that are actually, the only thing I know is the basics of that thing. And I need to develop a complex program. Now, the very first time that I got a VBA code, that I got a VBA project, I got it from a school in Canada, and they need me to develop a school grading system, something that will calculate their first semester, second semester, third semester, calculate the CGPA. That was the very first one before I got another one and another one and another one. Then I got a new one this year, the same thing from Canada also. Most of those schools in Canada, they always want that thing. Now I knew only the basics, but I was able to develop it with time while I'm working on that project, and I deliver it, right? So that's the very first step. Number two, build your skill. Build your skills. Don't say because you are a guru in Excel, then you want to stop there, right? Learn, develop yourself. Don't say because you are a guru in a particular field. Nobody knows it. We are all still learning, right? We are all still learning. Every single day, there must be something for you to learn. You can't tell me that you know everything in computer. You can't tell me that you know everything in your field, right? Even the people that call themselves experts, they are not experts. That is why we run an error when we are writing code. Go and ask your developer. Go and ask them. You say, oh, this guy is a guru in web development. Is this, is that. But let's get to the aspect of writing code. You will see them. And now ChatGPT has made life very easy. All they just have to do is, it's God that will save us in this one. We are becoming so lazy. If I'm writing a VBA code, the moment I see error, I don't even bother to read it. Just copy it, go and paste it, and ChatGPT will correct it for me. Right? But if you actually don't know the basics, how do you want ChatGPT to help you? How do you know that, okay, it's this line that is giving us error? You understand? Build yourself. Build what? Yourself. Focus on learning, right? That is how you become more valuable, right? Now, after that, the next thing is create your portfolio. Have a portfolio. Portfolio is your proof of skill That is what we tell your potential client that, oh, this person is actually good in this thing based on what I've done before, right? Build your portfolio, build it, build your portfolio. Then after that, set up your online presence. If you need to start shooting content, right? If you need to start recording video, start recording video. If you need to start posting on your LinkedIn every day, start doing it. Be intentional, right? You want to make money with this, you want people to see you, be intentional about it. Be intentional about it. How do we start Digital World? We started Digital World by selling course, right? We started by selling a course, right? I was not even a virtual assistant then. We started by recording a course and we keep on selling the same course over and over and over and over and over again so that people can actually see what we do. People can actually see our value, right? We have a lot of people that have that knows almost everything, but because they are not in the right spot, they are not on the spotlight, people are not giving them projects, and they are good in this thing. Do you understand? Set up your own presence or online presence. Do you understand? Start posting on your TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, everything, so that people will know that, yes, I know this thing and I can do it. Are we on the same page? Did we learn something in the theory aspect before we go into the practical aspect? So we have about 5 different things to cover in this practical. 5 different things. Are we all ready for the practical? Yes or no? Are we all ready for the practical? Yes or no? We are ready. We should go ahead. Are you sure? So, the very first aspect is email scheduling. Email scheduling. How do we schedule a mail? How do we actually schedule a mail? So I have a mail that I want to send to a client in Canada, right? Or I have a mail that I want to send to a client in China, right? So how do I send it to them such that the person can actually see it during the daytime? Not even if I'm sleeping, the mail will still go at the appropriate time. So how do we do that? Let me come to my mail. This is ClickUp. Let me go to my mail. Okay, let me use a new mail. Let me just come here and just go to a new mail. Right. Let me go to a new mail, and from here, so we all know where our Gmail is. If you don't have, just create a Gmail. How do we create a Gmail? Just go to wherever, maybe on Google, wherever, just search for Gmail, and here you can create a Gmail. Just go to Gmail, right? So it's asking me to verify. I actually don't need that because it's a new account. I don't want to do that. So once you search for Gmail, you'll see where is that thing again. Let's say Gmail sign up. Sign up. Gmail sign up. And here I can create a Gmail account. Create a Gmail account. Create an account. I already have an account here. Doesn't have a recovery phone number. That's your problem. Oh, leave me alone. So I can just come here, create an account, right? Create an account, and so it's asking me to actually put a recovery phone number here, but I actually don't want to. I already have. So, but it's once you click on that create an account, it's going to take you to a place where you are going to create an account. Then you can fill those information and create the account. Cool? Do we get that? But I believe that almost everybody should know how to create a Gmail. How many people knows how to create a Gmail? Do you know how to create a Gmail? Yes or no? You Precious, you know everything. It's everything that you know. Precious, you are a Google already. Titilayo Akinlabi, nice one. All right, we all know how to create a Gmail. Now let's just go into this Gmail account, right? Let's go into this Gmail account, and now I want to send a Gmail. I want to send a mail. I want to send a mail. Let me come to compose. I want to compose a mail. Let's compose a mail. Oh, wow, that's good. That's good. That's good. So let's go to a mail. Now, once I'm here, let me send a mail. Let's say I want to send it to myself, akimsonny18@gmail.com. And the subject of the mail is memo, or let's say proposal. Let's just say proposal. And let's just come here and say, okay, I am writing to tell you. So you put your mail here, you put your subject, and you put the mail, right? So this is your own time. So if I'm sending it to someone in Canada, I don't want to send it immediately, right? I don't want to send it immediately, correct? So what I want to do is I want to come here. There is a drop down in front of the send. Now, most people do actually take note of that. We've been sending email, but we don't take note of that. This drop down allows you to be able to schedule your mail. So I'll just click on this. Now you see schedule send, right? Schedule send. So I want to send this mail to a particular client, and you can do CC and BCC, right? Copy. You can copy as many people as possible. You can add as many email as possible. Contact dataworldnow@gmail.com, right? So you can add as many people as possible. Do you get? Then after you are done with your okay, where do I start from? All right, let me take it again. So I'll go to my Gmail, right? Go to my Gmail. Then after I'm on my Gmail, then I'll go to compose. I'll go to compose. So let's click. I'm waiting for it to pop it up. Compose. I don't know. I think the network. Okay. Now this is where I'm going to type the email. So I want to send it to myself. I want to send it to contacts. Right. Who should I send it to? Let's say I want to send it to who else? Who else? Who else? Let's say I want to send it to info@digitalworldtech.academy. Info@digitalworldtech.academy. Digitalworldtech.academy. I also want to send it to Akim Abiodun at digitalworldtech.academy. digitalworldtech.academy. You can also do it on your phone. You don't need to, it's not a must that you have to be on your laptop. But it's very, very sweet to do it on your laptop. So I want to send it to this. You can see it shows the first mail and it says 3 more, right? So I can see all this. So if you have 1,000 people that you want to send it to, all you just have to do is copy their mail and come and paste it here. Then it's going to send to all of them at a particular time. So the subject, let's say I just want to type in proposal, right? Proposal, and so let's say the body of the mail. So you know your subject must be very, very complete and it must make sense. So then after that, I want to like type in something like welcome. So let's say welcome back to whatever you want to type as the body. Let's say welcome back to our class. No, you know this is not the body, right? So don't go and be sending welcome back to our class to people, right? So we are just starting practical. So this is actually our first practical. So after that, it's on Outlook, so it's still similar, right? Then after that, after that, you see this drop box that you have. You will not just click on send. Now, if you click, what most of us do is the moment we are done, we just tap send. It goes straight, right? But here, what we want to do is you will click on this drops down beside it. You understand? It says schedule, right? So even if I just click on schedule, let me take it again. You can't see my screen. Is that correct? Can you all see my screen? Can you all see my screen? Joy said she cannot see my screen. Let me know if you all can see my screen. Precious. Well done. All right. Joy, I think it's your network. So what I'll do is I'll just click on this drop down, right? Schedule send. That's what I want to do. So click on schedule send. Now here now you can see West African Standard Time. That's the time I was going to give you, right? So you can see right here. You can see it right here. So here, this one is saying tomorrow morning. This one is saying tomorrow afternoon. This one is saying morning, Monday morning. But I can actually pick a date and time. Pick date. So if I want these text to go out, right? To go out by next week, Tuesday. Now, the time, if in my own time, based on what I know that by 12 a.m. today, will be around 6 p.m. or 7 p. I think 6 p.m. in Canada. I think I'm correct. Yes, because I do have a class by then. So by 12 a.m. will be around 6. Yes, correct. I used to take that woman by 6 p.m. Canada time, and it's 12 p.m. 12 a.m. our time. So by 12 a.m. our time will be the 6 p.m. their own time. So I can actually put time here. I can put time here. This is 9:54. So I want this mail to go out by 2 a.m. So I can put 2, or let's say I want it to go out in the afternoon to them, right? Even if it is 2 a.m. So this is 2 a.m. That is when I need the mail to go out. So my own 2 a.m. will be their own like 8 p.m. Do you understand? If that's what I want. So this mail now, on November 11th, 2025, the message will go by 2 a.m. Instead of me to start waking up by 2 and be sending the mail. The mail has already been scheduled. All I just have to do is click on schedule. And if I come to my schedule here, you'll see all your schedule right here. Most of us has been seeing this scheduled here, but you don't use it, right? You see all the scheduled here, and it's going to go out to these people, right? You can see all the mail that is going to go out to all this mail. Those are the people that is going to go out, and you can see the time. It's going to go out by 2 a.m. Are we on the same page? Yes or no? Are we on the same page? Just, you know what, if you have a question, jot it down. Precious, jot it down. Once I get there, once we get to the question and answer section, I'm going to allow you to unmute. So I'll take your question. Can you cancel this schedule? You can see here now, cancel send. Right? You can actually cancel it if you don't want to be out again. You can cancel it. Now that you know that, oh, the thing has been scheduled, though, all you just have to do is you can sleep. Right? You can sleep. We are on the same page as chapter. Well done. You can sleep and be snoring while you are doing your work, and your boss will be giving you kudos. Wow, Precious, nice one. The mail goes out at the same time. The time that we actually need it, that's when it goes down. But you are on your bed, sleeping, snoring. Precious, sorry, I'm not saying you snore. Actually, I don't know. But I'm just kidding. Precious. Hope you are not offended. You don't need your network to be on. You don't need your network to be on. In as much as it's scheduled, whether you are online, you are offline, wherever you are in your party, you are with your girlfriend, you are whatever you are, wherever you are, whatever you are doing, it's going to send automatically. Do you understand? Emmanuel Adebisi, you will explain that. Okay, let's go. The next one now is data entry. Let's now go into Google Sheets. Let's go into Gmail, into G Suite rather. What are G Suite? G Suits are the software developed web app. Let's call it web app. They are the web app developed by Google, right? And there are a lot of them. So we call them Google Suites, just like we call Microsoft Office. You know, in Microsoft Office, you have Microsoft Word, you have Excel, you have PowerPoint, you have Outlook, you have Access, you have Publisher, you have a whole lot. You have OneNote, you have a lot, right? The same thing in G Suite, right? Boss, don't mention party 3 times. I'll be just the show. Well done, right? So if I come here to Google app, right? If you come here to Google app, you see them. These are your G Suite, right? These are your G Suite. So let's say I want to send something to my boss and I don't want to use my WhatsApp, right? I want to send something to my boss. I don't want to use my WhatsApp. I finished the project. I just want them to like go to the Google Drive. You will see it there, right? This is Google Drive. Let me click on Google Drive. We'll come back to every other thing. Let's go to Google Drive. And you can see here, you can see some of these things that are here. But if I go to the shared with me, you see some of the things that are shared with me here, right? Some of the things that are shared with me. Some of the things that are shared with me. But let me go to my drive. So let's say I want to like upload a particular file. And once I upload the file, I just want to send you the link. But I don't want to like use my WhatsApp. Do you understand? I don't want to use my WhatsApp. So I just want to send the link. So what should I upload? So let's see. Okay, look at my screen. Tell me something that you need me to send to you. Is it data science, Trello, project management? If you mention it now, I'm going to send it. I'm going to upload it and send it to you now. What do you need here? Look at Trello. Someone said Trello. Okay, one person. Trello, project management. A lot. No one want data analysis or data science. Project management. All right, let's go with project management. Let's go with, I'm going to pick one. I'm not going to send everything. No. Ultimate Excel. Let's go with, nobody actually wants SQL presentation. It's fine. Let's go with Trello. Like I said, I'm going to pick Trello. So you mentioned Trello, right? That's one thing I'm going to upload. So I'll drop the link so that you all can access it, right? So I'm using here, right? So just click on this plus, new. So if you can upload a file, you can upload a folder, right? Just like uploading all my projects folder to you so that you have access to it. But we are not doing that. It says Trello. So just click on plus. You can upload a file, upload a folder. You can do this. But for me, this is actually something that I don't do. All I just have to do is go to my drive, drag, and drop it. Boom. It's uploading. Where is it? Yeah, you can see it's uploading here, right? So the moment it finished uploading, let me check this. Sorry, let me check the size. Okay, 18.9 KB. You should have finished uploading by now. Yes, it has finished uploading. So let's look for it. Let me just click on this show file location in front of it. Show file location. And here we have it. Here we have it. So what I want to do is I want to share it with people, right? I want to share it with people. So I will just come here, click on this three or more action, click on it. And here you see share, right? So I'll just click on. Now you can actually organize a file here. You can move it up, move it down. This is where file management comes in. Here you organize the file on your Google Drive or Dropbox. You can do the same on Dropbox. Do you understand? But here, let's go to share. Now, what most people will do is they will just copy the link. But here, if I click on share, now it's going to bring me to this point. It's going to load. It's going to load. So basically, all I just have to do is give my boss access to this Gmail. And every single time, the moment I upload anything, they will see it. And the person doesn't necessarily have to be in Nigeria. In as soon as the person has access to this Gmail, the person will see it. Now, if you look at this, only people with access can open the link. So, which means if I don't give you, now you can give people access to this particular one. So let's say I want to give you access to just this Trello. I can actually just put your mail here, right? So I can say your mail. Are you an editor? Are you a viewer, a commenter? So if you're an editor, then you have a full access. Do you understand? But actually, here I just want you to access this thing only by the link. You understand? Now, if you look at it, general access is restricted, right? Which means only people with, someone said I should redo it. All right, I've already uploaded it. So to upload, just drag and drop the file on your Google Drive. You know I got a Google Drive, right? Then after that, come here, click on share, come in, click on these three dots, share, right? Now click on share. Now after clicking on share, so instead of restricted, right? Instead of restricted, I'm going to say it's anyone with the link. In as much as you have the link, right? So I can now check if you have the link, what can you do? Can you comment? Are you an editor? So what I can say is you can only view. Do you understand? You can only view. So I'll just copy the link, right? Once I copy it, just click on copy link, then click on OK. Then go and paste it and send it to your boss. This will save you data. I just dropped the link there, in which all of you can click on it and download. I gave you free. Now you can see Trello project management, free of charge. Will you not clap? Won't you clap for me? What is doing you people now? I will not give you any free thing again. If you did not clap for me, I will not give you any free thing again. Clap for me now. People paid for that, but I'm giving you for free, right? Okay, that is how to use Google Sheets. How to use Google Sheets. Clap, clap, clap. They play. All right. Now let's still go ahead. Now, what if I want to link my Google Sheet, that Google Drive rather? Now, what if I want to link my Google Sheet, right? Adrian, my SQL student, you are here. You see SQL? You are in my SQL class, right? Okay, now let's say I want to link my Google Sheet to Excel. So if you come down, you can see a whole of your Gmail, Google Map, calendar. We'll still come back. Okay, let's talk about calendar before we talk about Google Sheet. Let's talk about calendar. Click on calendar, right? If I have a task and I want to track it, right? If I have a task and I want to track it, just go to your calendar. As you can see, this is a new Gmail that I just created, right? So I just click on got it. It's going to start pumping up a lot of things, right? So what I want to do is, let's say I have a project to deliver. Got it. I have a project to deliver on the 12th of this month, which is next week Wednesday. Obviously, I have a project to deliver before then. But let me go to on the 12th. On this 12th, I have a task to deliver, right? So just come to create. This create. Click on it. If you want to go to party, you have a party that you want to go to. Event, right? You want, or you are creating an event for your boss, something. You can use event. But let's go with task. Okay, can I repeat it? Let me take it again. From here, let me cancel this post, this thing that I scheduled. Let's cancel it. All right. So you'll come to your G Suite, right? On your G Suite, just come to your G Suite. I want to go to calendar. This is it. Calendar. We've spoken about Google Drive. There are still a whole lot of things that you can do in Google Drive, but let's just stop with that. So I'll come to calendar. So once I get to calendar and I have a project that I want to deliver, I have a task to do on the 12th, right? That is 12th of November this month. So I'll just click on it, 12, click on it. So now I'll come to create. So you want to book an appointment. That is, you have an appointment schedule, right? You want to go and meet your boyfriend. Sorry, I did not say that. Did you hear me? Did I say anything? So what we want to do is we want to book, we want to do a tax. I did not say anything about this appointment though. So we have a tax. Just click on tax. Thank you very much. Tax, right? Must you laugh? I did not see anything. You are the one that know what you hear. Me, I did not see anything. I said task. So now from here also you can change it. Event, you have an appointment with your whatever, but tax. Let's come back to tax. That's what we want to do. So the task is I have to deliver a Python notebook, Python machine learning project. Let's say that's the project I'm machine learning projects. That's what I want to do. Python machine learning projects. And I have to deliver it. Now, let me check it down. I have to deliver it by 5 p.m. So 5 p.m. Oh, 11:45 p.m. Oh, p.m. is at night. Oh, sorry. 5 p.m. Where is the 5? 5 p.m. Come on. Yes. Add the deadline. Aside from the deadline, let's say the deadline is still the same on the 13th. Okay, the deadline is 13th. Do you want it to repeat? I don't want it to repeat. It's once, right? So how do you want the alarm to sound? Do you want it all day or something? So you can just say it this particular day, just one day, right? So it should notify you on this. And if you want it to be repeating, you want it to be repetitive, right? You can choose when you want it to be repetitive. Weekly every Wednesday, weekly on the 2nd of Wednesday, annually on November 12th, every weekday. It depends on what you want it to do for you, right? If you want it to be every weekday, so every day is going to keep on reminding you, you have Python to deliver on this place, you have Python project to do, you have Python project to do every single day, right? And you can customize it. You can say daily. Do you understand? So, and after that, you can change it, my tax, right? Then save. So if I should save it now, you can see the moment it gets to this date, it's going to notify me that, oh, you have Python project to deliver, you have Python project to deliver, you have Python project to deliver, right? That is how you can deal with calendar. So you can see, you can put your birthday, you can see taxes here now, right? You can see all the holidays and the likes. So are we learning something? Are we learning? Are we learning? Are we learning? Yes or no? Yes or no? Are we learning and are we enjoying ourselves? You can see virtual assistant is very fun. It's very, very fun, right? Okay, let's go to the next thing. Me and my boss, we are working on just, you think it could be done only on Microsoft? No, 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 no. Me and my boss, we used to work only on, we have a Google Sheet that we work on. And I don't want to be opening Google Sheets every single time. I don't want to be opening Google Sheets every single time. I want to be, the moment I come to Excel, I want to see it, right? How can I link Google Sheets to Excel, right? Though there's still a whole lot of things to learn on Google Sheets, but let's just play around with that for a bit before we go a lot. I said we have a lot of things to cover today, a whole lot of things, right? So let me go to my G Suite again, right? Now let's go to Sheets. Sheets. Click on it. Click on Sheets. All right. So I need a blank sheet. A blank sheet. Okay, this blank sheet, the class is ending by 10. This blank sheet, so let's say I want to create an inventory, right? Inventory. So let's just say I want to create serial number. Let's say product ID. Let's say product ID. Product ID. And I want to have the product name that the person wants to buy, the product name, and the client that will buy it, the client's let's say we have amounts. Let's say we have quantity, amounts, amounts. And let's say we have, let's just leave it like this. Okay, let's add one more. Let's insert column to the left. Let's add one more. Let's say we have date here. So let's say we have date. All right, product ID, let's say product 00, product 0013 or 14. So the product name is, let's say, shoe, right? And the date is, let's say, 15-10-2024. The client's name is Madam Precious. Precious. Quantity is 55 or 54. Amount is 150,000. Let's leave it like that. Now, you can see, let's say we have a data entry located in Canada. All they just have to do is, as an analyst, all they have to do there is do the data entry. And for me, I want to analyze it on Excel because I don't want to use Google Sheet. So how can I link this sheet to my Excel? How can I do that? So that whenever they enter a new thing, the only thing they have to do on Excel is just to refresh. Watch this. It's like a magic. How many of you are ready to see this? How many of you are ready to see this? Can you start all over? Don't worry. I'll tell you how to see the replay. Don't worry, I'll tell you how to get the replay. Do you understand? How many of us want to see this? Okay, listen and watch me do my thing. Precious. I'm coming. All right, let's just first of all rename the worksheet. Let's call it inventory. Inventory. All right, so I want to share this on my Excel. So as a virtual assistant data analyst, I just want them to enter it on the Google Sheet. Then from my own end, I want to see it on Excel. Simple. Now, most people, what they'll do is they'll come to share. So I want to share. So now this, if you come to share and I send you, you remember this on do you remember this on Google Drive, right? You remember this on Google Drive. This is not the right way to go, right? If you use this link, it's not going to work on Excel. This is for people to click on the link and it's going to direct them. So if I should copy this link and send it to someone now, if I should send the link to you in the group now, the moment you click on it, it's going to bring you. So let me paste the link here. It's going to take me to that sheet. Do you understand? It's going to bring me to the sheet. That's not going to work on Excel. It's not going to work on Excel. You are lost, Abby. Don't worry. I'm going to answer your question. Let's take it easy, right? So now, because I actually don't want it, I just don't want to preview it. I also want to work on it, right? I also want to work on it. So what I'll do here is you come to file. Now you are going to use the share that you have here. The share that you have here. So what you want to do is you are not sharing it to others. Do you understand? So the moment you enter it on Google Sheet, right, you come to file, share. Now you are not sharing it with others. What you want to do is you want to publish to web, right? I've not created Excel. I can't see you creating this Excel. Okay, let me just copy this thing that I have here. Let me just copy it, right? Let me copy it. Now, let me close it again, right? Watch it now. So, let me just come here, Google Apps. You go to Sheets, right? So you go to Sheet. So by now, we should have inventory sheets here. It should show up. You can see we have inventory, but I don't want to work on. Let's create a blank sheet. A blank sheet. So the moment you create a blank sheet, so I'll paste those things that I copied there. So I just pasted it right here. So the thing is just typing it. Product ID, product name, date, client, quantity, amount, right? Product ID, shoe, date, the client's name, the quantity, and the amount. So let's name this sheet Let's name it inventory 2. Inventory 2, right? So now what I want to do here is just go to file, right? Share. Now what I'll do is I'll publish it to web. Publish to web. Click on publish to web. Now, do you want the entire document? Yes, I want the entire document. If you want just one sheet, so let's say I just want Excel to access just the particular sheet, I can click on it, right? But for now, let's say I want entire document. That is, if you have a new sheet, the moment I try to upload it from my own, the moment I try to refresh it from my own end, it's going to show, right? So all I just have to do is click on publish and I click on OK. So this will publish it for me and it's going to give me this particular link. This link. This link. So you get it? Just copy the link. Now go to my Excel because I want to connect my Excel to it. Oh, sorry. Before I publish, I made a mistake. Before I publish, I need to change it to Microsoft Excel. Change it to Microsoft Excel. Let me go back again. Let me close. Because I want to put it on Excel. Go to File, Share, Publish to Web. I don't need it to be on a web page. I want it to be Microsoft Excel. It's supposed to publish this content for me. Stop publishing. Then I'll publish it again. Publish. So that I have Microsoft Excel document, something that I can connect to Microsoft Excel. So where do you find publish to web? So let me copy it and show you again. So if you go to file, you see share, you see publish to web right here. So that's how to do that. Now let's go to Excel. I'll just go to data, right, from web. That's all, from web. Once you click on from web, remember you've already published it to web, right? So just click on from web and it's going to load and give you where to paste it. Now here, just paste the link here. That link, the link that we copy when we published it here, right? So just paste it, click on OK, then you wait for it to load. You wait for it to load. There are still a whole lot of things to talk about, but we've covered a lot, right? This is what we do as a virtual assistant. We don't really just have a specified software to use, right? If you notice, it has shown me this, and if you look at it, you can see I have it, right? I have this information. I'll just click on load, and here I should have it on my Excel. So it's loading. Here I should have it on my Excel. So let's go back to Google Sheets now. Let's add another one. Let's say P00, let's say 19 or 18, and that is car, right? That is car. Let's say 25th of this date, 2023, right? Madam Amaka, and the quantity is 75 and it's 25 million, let's say 25 million, something like that, right? Now, that's all. I don't need to do anything. So the moment they enter this from their own end, right? So for me, if I just go to my Excel, I will just come here to my Excel, right? Then come to my table here. Then come to refresh. So I'll just refresh all. And we are waiting for it to refresh. Now you can see automatically it's going to give me the next one. You can see it. You can see it here. So if they enter another one, it's going to do that thing. Right? Wow. Are you still learning? Are you enjoying yourself? Are you learning something? Are you learning? Are you learning? Yes or no? Are you learning something? Is this boring? Do you think it's boring? Should we go to the question and answer section? Yes. No, it's not vice versa. It's not vice versa. It's not vice versa. It's not the must to be online. It's not. Right? Now let's go to the next one. Let's do one more thing, right? let's do one more thing, right? Should we still continue doing more practical? Right? Should we still continue doing more practical, or we should go to please schedule more days? We are coming back to that. Should we do more? No, 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 no. It's not going to work like that. Except you, this one works directly with OneDrive. Do you understand? It works directly with OneDrive. Do you get it now? It works directly with OneDrive. Wow. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Let's do one more thing. Now, how can I do something whereby people can automatically choose their time? So let's say I want to have a meeting with 30 people, right? From so day to so day, right? From, let's say, from Monday to Wednesday, and I want to attend to 30 of them. I want them to be spending 15 minutes. So, or my boss is kind of very tight, and it can just be chance from Monday till Wednesday, and you want to attend to like 15 or 30 people. So 15 minutes conversation with them. How can I do that? How can I do that? Can you do something like that? Whereby people can choose the time and automatically it's going to send the link to them. Right? Where can we do that? How can we do that? We should do that, right? Should we do that? Whereby all they just have to do is they can choose the time, right? Once they choose the time, automatically the link will be sent to them. And my boss will know that, okay, this meeting has been booked from so time to so time. All right, it's going to show me the next available time if another person wants to book. Right? Okay, let's do it. We use something called Calendly, right? Calendly. So let's do Calendly. Let's go to Calendly. I'm just going to open. Oh, I already have an account here. I want to open in. I don't want to use my account. Do you understand? So I want to start create everything new. So let's use Calendly here. Calendly. Ly. Calendly. Right? So let's just search for Calendly. It's free. So let's click on Calendly, right? So I want to click on Get Started. Get Started. So I'm going to go with Google, right? Continue with Google. Continue with Google. So waiting for it. I hope network will not mess it up. Not going to mess it up. Right. Uh, this is taking too long. I have a lot of things planned for you, but because of our time, Ben, because of our time, I understand. Thank you. Come on, take me to the next level. All right, phone going off. Ah, sorry. So I want to continue. You will wait. All right, let's go ahead. I want to continue with this. Don't disturb my life. Right, continue. So I said continue. Why are you still bringing me here? It's going to connect my calendar to it automatically. It's going to connect my calendar. It's going to connect my Google Meet. Yes, there's still one more thing that I need to show you, right? How to set up Google Meet link, right? But what I want to do is I want to, on my own, I want to use it on my own. I want to use it to schedule a meeting, whatever you want to do, whatever. I'll just click on next. This one has nothing to do, right? You can pick anything. Let's go with education, whatever you want to pick. Just pick anything, right? Yes, I want to connect just my Google, right? I want to connect just my Google, right? So I'll just click on connect. It's good. So it's going to connect to my Google. Don't ask me for password because I can't remember the password. Right. So just continue. All right. So let's see. And thank you. You can see it has connected to my Google. So automatically it's going to access my Google and send the Gmail, the what is it called? The Google Meet link automatically. So let's click on next. And now, when am I available? When is my boss available? Right? My boss is not available on Sunday. What time on Monday? I can say, okay, from 8:30 in the morning to 3 p.m. 3 is 15, right? To 3 p.m. on Monday. On Tuesday, from 9 to, let's say, from 9, it's just Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, abi? On Tuesday, from 9 till, let's say, 3 again. Then on Wednesday, from 9 till, let's say, 4 p.m. So Thursday is not available, Friday is not available. So it's just Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Those are the 3 days that my boss is available to attend. And this is the time, right? So after that, now I want to change the time zone to West African time, right? Because I'm setting it up in Nigeria. Whatever country you are setting it up, just change it. So for me, I'm going to change it to West Africa, right? West Africa. So I'm sure that the time that I set here is correct. Then I'll click on next. So how do I want to use it? You can see automatically Google Meet has been selected because I have connected it to my Google, right? So if you want a phone call, you can use phone call, right? I will call my invitee. My invitee should call me. It depends on whatever you want. But what I want to use is Google Meet. So it's going to automatically send the Google Meet to you. Then click on continue. Now this will set it up. It's setting it up for me. It's setting it up for me. So you are going to book a meeting now. I'm coming on. I'm going to send you the link so that you book a meeting. Waiting. Cool. Here we are. All right. So it's telling me 30 minutes. What I will do here is I need to rename it. And you can see it's 30 minutes, but my boss it wants 15 minutes. So let's click on it. Just click on it. So let's say it's interview or so just double click on this and I want to what type of meeting? Let's say investors meeting. Investors meeting, right? Investors meeting, right? So they want to spend 15 minutes, not 30 minutes, right? So change it from 30 to 15 minutes, right? Then location is Google Meet. Availability is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Hours vary. Fine and good, right? So if I should click on save changes, right? I'll just click on save changes and you can see it's going to change. So this is the link now that will be sending to my investors, to those people that I want to schedule. So if I'm sending this to you, so I just drop it. So if I should come here now, send the link now. So if you should click on the link should bring you to this place where you can book your own time, right? Where you can book your time. So I have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So let's say I just want Monday. I forgot to change it. You can change it to be just 1 week, but I forgot to change it. So let's say Monday, I want on Tuesday, then now you can see, it's just going to show me, you can see on Tuesday it's from 9 to 2:30 that I chose. So let's see Monday. Monday is from 8:30 in the morning till 2:30 also. The reason why it says 2:30 is from 2:30 to 3, right? But I've changed it to 15 minutes. So you can see it here. With this, you can see the moment someone pick and choose a time, it's going to automatically remove the time from here, right? It's going to automatically remove the time from here. That is how Calendly works, right? No, it's not a must. The person does not necessarily have to have Calendly, right? The person does not necessarily have to have Calendly. Do you understand? The person does not necessarily have calendar. So the moment the person schedule, choose the date and time, then the Google Meet will be sent to that. You can see web conferencing details provided upon confirmation. Do you understand? So the moment you confirm it, then the link will be sent to you. I know at this point, a lot of you are feeling like this is great, right? And we are just scratching the surface. We are here to talk about the what is it called? How you can schedule a post, right? How you can schedule posts, how you can post on social media, right? How you can schedule your social media posts. Project management tools. We cannot get to it. I have it open, but due to our time, I already have the project management tools open, which is ClickUp that I want to use. But let's come here. Whose calendar do you connect? Your boss or yours? It depends on you, right? It depends on what you're dealing with. How many of you are feeling like this is great? You've learned a lot in this class. How many of you are feeling like you've learned a lot in this class? Right. Huh? Even one. Super great, right? It's not something we can do. It's not something we can do. It's not something we can cover today. There are a lot of things we have to cover. There are a whole lot of things we have to cover. A whole lot of things we have to cover. But due to our time, we can't cover almost everything. There are lots. We have not even talked about data entry at all. We've not done anything in Excel, not to even talk of Google Sheets, Google Docs, Google Slide, right? Talking about metrical, Hootsuite, right? Things that we use to schedule posts, how we can do research, right? How we can write proposal and the likes, how to do social media posting, how to create flyer. It's a lot. Yeah, it is a lot. It's a lot. Yes, MailChimp is a lot. So now let me ask a question before we go ahead. How many of us here today would like to become a professional virtual assistant? Is a question. How many of us here would love to become a professional virtual assistant? This is not something we can cover in one class. It's not something we can cover in one class, right? Yes, Google Meet. It's not something we can cover in one class. So that is why I came up with a class, a live class, every Sunday and Monday. Every Sunday and Monday, we are having this class for the next 8 weeks. It's called Ultimate Virtual Assistant Masterclass. It's 8 weeks masterclass. And what are you going to learn in this masterclass? In this masterclass, we are going to talk about introduction to virtual assistant. You can see my slide is a bit full this time around because there are a lot of things as a virtual assistant that you need to know. Type of virtual assistant, that will service an area of specialization, right? How you can actually specialize. Google Workspace, we are going to start with that. Google Workspace, Google Docs, Google Sheets, Google Drive, Google Calendar, Google Meet, all those ones, we are going to first of all dismantle everything, right? Then after that, Microsoft Office, we'll come back to that. Microsoft Word, Excel, PowerPoint, we are also going to dismantle it. For those of you that has been in my Excel class, you already know me. I don't joke with this, right? So the next thing is Canva for content creation. How you can use Canva to create flyer, right? Resume, to create a PowerPoint slide, right? Communication tools like Zoom, Slack, Gmail. We are going to talk about all this one. Email and calendar management, we are going to talk about it. File organization and documentation, how to use Google Sheets and Google Drive to do file organization. We are going to talk about that, right? Online research and data entry, that one is one of the biggest things that we need to talk about, online research. Task and time management, that's under project management that we are going to talk about. We are going to talk about Trello, we are going to talk about Jira, we are going to talk about ClickUp, the three. We are going to talk about it, right? Social media and content support. Social media management and content support. We are going to talk about that. Managing social media accounts, how you can manage different social media accounts, how you can schedule a post. We are going to talk about that. projects and workflow management. We are going to talk about that. How to create an impressive virtual assistant resume. We are going to talk about that. How to create a portfolio. We are going to talk about that. Freelancing platform like Upwork and Fiverr, and also LinkedIn. We are also going to talk about that. That's where we get virtual assistant job, right? Whatever skill that you have, you can become a virtual assistant. And it's kind of paid to go into virtual assistant with your skill, right? Mr. Adeniji, calm down. Optimizing your LinkedIn profile for clients, right? So to see that's that. So let's break it down one by one. It's an 8 weeks live class that comes up every Sunday and Monday, right? So it has over 40 recorded videos that you are going to get access to. It's going to come across, you are going to have access to 8 weeks live coaching, right? It's a live class for the next 8 weeks. Virtual assistants, resources, and templates. Most of the templates, content I've written before myself, and everything, I'm going to give you access to that. Done with you projects. You are going to be in class with other people. I'm not the only one that will take you. You are going to be in class with Mr. Quest that will teach you in social media management. You are going to be in class with Mr. Jide that will teach you in project management and the likes, right? So certificates, you are going to join LinkedIn optimization class, how to get remote job, and also how to work with us directly. So the actual price is 120,000, right? But I want to give a huge discount because we are, for those of you, if you've been following us, you'll have been seeing us doing Black Friday, right? If you are yet to follow Digital World, go ahead and follow them. Follow us on all social media platforms so that you can see whenever we are running a discount like this. So we are doing a Black Friday discount, a Black Friday discount, a Black Friday discount. And the price. Okay, let me ask you. Should I give you the price straight? Or the actual price is 20,000 naira. It's not 10K. It's 20,000 naira. 20,000 naira. But tonight, if you are paying in full tonight, it's just 15,000 naira, right? If you are paying in full tonight, it's just 15,000 naira in full. But if you want to pay twice, you can pay 10,000 and balance up 10,000. That is 20,000. That is if you want to pay twice, right? So if you are paying in full, it's 15,000. But if you are paying twice, it's 20,000. That is 10,000. If you have 10K, you can deposit and balance up the remaining 10K, right? So let me show you what you are going to get access to on our LMS. For those of you that have been given access to our LMS before, right? Let me show you what you are going to get access to. So on our LMS, the account number has been dropped in the group. So let me go to our LMS, DigitalWorldTech.Academy. So you will get you fill a login, you fill a form after you make your payment, drop your payment proof in the group, then you fill a form, a registration form. Please make sure you fill the correct information. Whatever name you put in that form, that's what is going to be on your certificate. Please, a lot of people have been giving us this stress whereby we have to be doing certificates manually. Please, whatever name that you put on the registration form, that is what will be on your certificates. Make sure you fill the correct information. So you click on, once you fill the registration form, right, you're going to be added to the paid group. So once you're added to the paid group, then within 24 hours, you are going to get access to the LMS. So all you just have to do is click on student login, right? So I've already logged in. So for me, I have 5 courses, but for you, you are going to have 1 or 2. If you are in any of our classes, you have more than 1. So for me, I have virtual assistant, I have data analysis, I have social media management, and I have virtual assistant. So I'll just click on study. Now on your virtual assistant, you see you have intro to virtual assistant, right? Intro to Google Workspace, Google Drive, Google Meet, Google Sheets, Google Docs, email scheduling, right? Mr. Adeniyi, Google Form, calendar, right? Then you have data analysis with Microsoft Excel, which is data entry, which talk about a lot of things about Excel and till text function. Then after that, you have access to social media management. Social media management, intro to social media, Canva, right? CapCut, social media management, Ads Manager, Meta Business Suite, content creation, content scheduling, content calendar, right? Branding, scheduling tools, right? Then after that, you have project management, which is project and workflow management, right? So project charter, right? How to use Trello, right? How to use Jira also with Agile and Waterfall and Scrum. Then how you can set up your online presence, right? How you can set up your online presence, how to create your portfolio, how to upload your project on portfolio, how to create a resume, LinkedIn optimization, freelancing. So all these things are what you are going to get access to in this 8 weeks live class. You can deposit 10K and balance of 10K after 4 weeks. If you have the full payment, it's 15,000, right? But if you don't have the full payment, you can deposit 10,000 now tonight and balance of 10,000 next month. You are saving up for Christmas, so you have 10,000 now by next month, right? So you can deposit 10,000 tonight and balance up 10,000 next month. But if you have the full payment, this is the opportunity. Just pay 15,000 at once. That's 5,000 for Nigeria. If you're in Ghana, right, it's just 150 Ghana cedis. If you are paying tonight, it's just 150 Ghana cedis. If you're in Cameroon, it's 5,000 CFA if you are paying tonight. But if you are not paying tonight, if you are paying, if you want to deposit, you can deposit 3,000 CFA and balance of 3,000 CFA. If you're in Ghana, you can deposit 100 Ghana cedis and balance of 100 Ghana cedis next month, right? If you're in Cameroon, it's 2,000 shillings. But if you want to pay everything at once, you can pay, it's 3,000 shillings, sorry. If you want to pay everything at once, you can pay 1,500. But if you are paying twice, you can pay 1,500 and balance up on 1,500. All right. But the account number has been dropped in the group. You can drop your payment proof in the group. All right. That's that for tonight. Let me take question, 1 or 2 questions before we call it a day. How much in Cameroon? Is 5,000 CFA if you are paying everything tonight. But if you want to pay on 2 installments, you pay 3,000 tonight. By next month, you balance up 3,000. All right. Let me take question. If you don't understand anything that I've done tonight, if you have multiple questions that you want me to answer, please, this is the time to ask your question. Is it 15,000 for Naira? Yes. If you want to pay everything at once, it's 15,000. Cameroon, please. Madam Motunaya, you can deposit the 10,000 and balance of 10,000 next month. You understand? Madam Motunaya, you can deposit 10,000 tonight and balance up. What if you are paying twice? You deposit 10,000 and balance of 10,000 next month. In Ghana, if you are paying once, it's 150 Ghana cedis. But if you are paying twice, you pay 100 Ghana tonight and balance of 100 Ghana next month. All right. Any question? Balance, how much if I pay 10K? If you pay 10K tonight, you balance of 10K next month. If you are paying twice, you are paying 20,000. But if you are paying once, it's 15,000. Question, any question. Drop your payment proof in the group if you have Adrian, what do you want me to do? Do you have any question, Adrian? Do you have question? Question, please. If you have a question, please raise your hand. Let me take your question. If you have a question, let me take your question. The account details has been dropped in the group, but if you are in Nigeria, you pay into Money Point, Digital World Tech Academy, right? If you're in Ghana, you pay into Voda Cash. If you're in Cameroon, you pay into Momo. If you're in Kenya, the account number has been dropped in the group also. Adrian, please unmute.
Hello, class. Good evening. Good evening, Mr. Kim.
Good evening, ma.
It's a pleasure for me to meet you. I see that you feel well.
That's good. I'm still alive.
Because we miss you in data science class.
Yeah, I was a bit
I have a
down
lot of
last week.
questions. I'm expecting you.
Yeah, I was a bit down
Okay,
last week.
please, sir. Okay, I want to beg you
Yeah,
to allow me to pay 5,000 tomorrow.
send me a DM. Send me a DM. You are in data science
I'm
class,
not,
right?
yes,
Send me a DM, please.
I'm
Send
not
me a DM.
getting.
Send me a message on WhatsApp. Send me a message on WhatsApp. You understand?
You say
I
I'm
said
seeing 5,000.
send me a message on WhatsApp. Yes.
Okay, I send
Yes.
you a message via WhatsApp. Okay,
Yes.
okay, thank you, sir. I
You're
am
welcome.
late. I was not aware.
All right.
I went home late.
All
This
right.
is why I cannot attend the class.
No
But
problem.
I saw that it was very interesting, and there is a lot of things I want to know. There
Wow,
is a
that's
lot
good.
of things I want to know, and you speak about it. This is why
Yeah.
I'm waiting the review of this class. I'm going to watch it this night. I have a lot of
Okay.
questions to put in your WhatsApp. Thank you very much.
No problem, man. No problem. I'm expecting it. I'm expecting it. Where do you send the payment proof? You drop it in the group. You drop your payment proof in the group. Does it cover? Does it? The class is starting on Sunday. Does this include data analysis, Power BI, pivot table? Oh, how? No, this is a virtual assistant. How you just need the data entry? Data analysis is different. Is another course on its own. Virtual assistant is data analysis is a 3 month course. Does it include UI UX? No, it doesn't include UI UX. There is, if you want to specialize, you go and learn UI UX, then learn other virtual assistants. Huh? Doesn't include UI UX. The reason why it include data entry is because we do data entry. Graphics, you are going to learn graphics with Canva. Do you understand? You are going to learn graphics with Canva. All right. Any other question before we call it a day? Do we have, drop your payment proof in the group. So if you are paying tonight, it's just 15,000 naira. If you are in Nigeria, if you are in Ghana, if you are paying everything at once, it's just 150 Ghana cedis. If you are in Cameroon, it's just 5,000 sefa, right? And if you are paying twice, right, you pay 10,000 tonight and balance of 10,000. Next month, that's 20,000. If you're in Ghana, you pay 100 Ghana cedis tonight and balance of 100 Ghana cedis next month. If you are in Cameroon, you pay 3,000 tonight and balance of 3,000. Drop your payment proof in the group, in that WhatsApp group that you are. Can you teach cybersecurity? Yes, we have cybersecurity. As a matter of fact, our cybersecurity batch just started this week, I think last week. Yes, it started on Tuesday, yesterday. It started on Tuesday. It started on Tuesday, if I'm correct. Yes. So you can still join, Amit. You can still join. Yeah, there is a class of cybersecurity. Yes. How much? Mr. Denny, send me a DM. I can't really remember the amount. Send me a DM. I'll ask our admin then. I'll just send me a DM. So I'll ask our admin and get back to you on that. All right. See you in class, Mr. Akim. Oh, Mr. Christopher, no problem. If you're a customer representative personnel, is virtual assistant, sure. You can become a customer representative virtual assistant now. You can niche down. You understand? You can niche down. All you just have to do is make sure you have a very good English. What of language? French, Spanish. Yes, if there is a language barrier, they are going to let you know. Most of it, if you are good with English, you are okay. Do you understand? But if they need a specified language, it's going to be there in the job description. Do you understand? It's going to be there in the job description. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Any question? I have 5 minutes more. I have 5 minutes more. I have 5 minutes more. 5 minutes more. We have 5 minutes more. 5 minutes more. 5 minutes more. Just 5 minutes. Just 5 minutes. Just 5 minutes more. Just 5 minutes more. Go. Yeah, 5 minutes, 5 minutes, 5 minutes, 5 minutes. Any other question? Is there any other question before we
What of application? What is the application of virtual assistants to education, e.g., school? What of VA in code calling and appointment setter? Yes, you can do code calling. That is still under customer representative. I mentioned it earlier. Education, you can, if you are good with data entry, then file organization, that is file management, if you are good to go. Is there any other question before we call it a day? Can you expose us to job opportunity and live work after the training? Yeah, it's not every time that it's not every time that that the work comes up. It's not every time. But I'm going to show you how to apply for work, how to become a freelancer. You are going to learn it. The best payment method. Now, as a freelancer, I receive my money. I use Upwork, and there's a payment plan on Upwork. You can integrate it. For me, I can use some. I use Eversend sometimes, but we are going to talk about that. But Upwork can pay directly via wire transfer into your account. You understand? It can pay via wire transfer into your account. But if you have a client outside of Upwork, you can get a US account using Eversend, whereby they will pay directly into your US account and you can withdraw it to your bank account using Eversend. That's one that I use. You can use Cheaper too, but I don't really use that. I use Eversend. Is there any other question before we call it a day? Any other question? Come again with the other name. Eversend. 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 Ever what? Ever water. I'm having network issue. Aside today. Anytime aside today is 20K. Yes. If you are paying tonight, it's 15,000 once. But if you are paying twice, it's 20,000. But after today, it's 20,000. If you are paying outside of today, it's 20,000. When is the class starting? The class is starting on Sunday. You are going to start with Canva on Sunday. The class is starting on Sunday. Yes, it's Sunday and Monday. Can I do the training with your mobile phone only? Yes, you can, but as a virtual assistant, please and please, before the end of the program, try to get your laptop. It's very, very important. You need a laptop. You need a laptop as a virtual assistant. Time, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. That's the time. What time on Sunday and Monday? 8 p.m. All right, Marina. Marina, send me a DM. Send me a DM, Marina. Send me a DM. Is there any other question? Any question? Duration is 8 weeks. 8 weeks. 8 weeks. 2 weeks on virtual assistance, 2 weeks on data entry, 2 weeks on project management tools and scheduling posts, scheduling email. We spend 2 weeks on that. Then the final 2 weeks, we talk about LinkedIn optimization, portfolio creation, resume creation, and freelancing. Yes. Oh, Modena. Modena, you write Marina. Here's Marina. Marina on the island. Eh? Is it a name that is Marina? Marina on the island, but it's Madina. Madina. No problem. All right. Is there any other question? Any question? Oh, Lillian. Lillian is raising hand. Lillian, sorry. Yes. Always. Our class, if you miss a class, you always get access to the replay. Madam Lillian.
Yeah, I wanted to ask, is it just Mondays and Sundays at the live class?
Yes, it's Mondays and Sundays. Every Mondays and
Okay.
Sundays.
Okay.
All right. What about the recording and the presentation? You are going to get access to it. It's going to be dropped in your group. Yes. The recording, the presentation will be dropped in your group. You're welcome. Do we have any other question? Oh, I have 2 minutes. I don't try now. Before we call it today, do you learn something in today's class? Do you enjoy yourself? At least even if you did not join the class, you've learned something, you've learned a lot, right? You've learned a lot. Correct? Calendly, that's good. That's good. Mention something that you've learned. Just mention one thing that you learned in today's class. Mr. Christopher, you've learned a lot. Don't mention anything. No. Mention email scheduling. That's good. That's good. How to schedule. That's good. That's good. Yes, I'll drop it in the group. Publish to web. How to publish? Yes, publish to web. Okay, that's good. That's on Google Sheet. You did a very good explanation. Thank you very much. Thank you. Cameroon, 3K tonight and complete 3K next month. Integrating GS with Microsoft Excel. Okay, Google Sheets with Microsoft Excel. That's nice. That's nice. That's good. What about others? How to send email to multiple people at the same time. Right, this is something that we all know now. That's good. Ruth, nice one, nice one, nice one, nice one. Email scheduling and Calendly. Wow, that's good, that's good, that's good. Nice one, nice one, nice one. All right, thank you all for joining tonight's class. Please tell your colleague or WhatsApp there is existing 10,000 paper. Who is that? All right, no problem, no problem. I'll tell them. I'll tell them. What is your question, Franca? Sorry, I did not see your Franca. I did not see your question, Franca. Sorry. What's your question? Are you raising your hand or you type it? I did not see your question. Sorry. Let me answer your question before I call you today. Franca. Recording of the page. Yes, you also get it. If you miss a class, the replay will be dropped in the group. Franca, what can you raise your hand so that I can take your question? Franca? Franca, can you raise your hand so that I can take your question? Franca, are you here? Oh yeah, unmute. Unmute. Adieu.
Yes, thank you.
Good evening.
I typed that on what time on Sunday is it going to be because of the cyber security is also on Sunday. I hope it not be clashing with the two classes will not be clashing with each other. And I'm also in this cyber security.
They're also in cyber security.
Is that?
Okay, send me a DM, man.
Yes.
Send me a DM. Send me a DM.
Okay. All right. Okay, no problem.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right. Time for live class, 8 p.m. It's 8 p.m. All right. Any other question? Is there any other question? All right. In the absence of no question, thank you all very much for joining tonight's class. I truly appreciate all of you, and I'm going to see you in class on Sunday by the special grace of God. Thank you very much and enjoy the rest of your day. Bye-bye. All right. Good night and enjoy the rest of your day. You're welcome, ma. You're welcome. Thank you very much. Thank you. Bye.